So welcome to part 22 of the Digital DJ Tips Learn to DJ free email course. This is one of 3 parts where we're going to be talking about music discovery, and today we're going to talk about crate digging. Now, crate digging gets its name from getting your head down into a crate of records back in the old days when we actually bought real vinyl and we went to real record shops. So crate digging digitally is basically the same thing. It's exposing yourself to a lot of new music quickly so that you can choose what you want to buy. I'm going to quickly talk to you about 2 services, each of which is indicative of a way of looking for music. Now, the first service is Lastfm. If you haven't signed up for Lastfm, just go and do it. Go and sign up and download the music scrobbler, they call it. It's a little program that sits on your computer and feeds what you're listening to into the Lastfm database, along with hundreds of thousands of other people who are doing just the same thing. Now, Lastfm can do loads of stuff with that information, and the one thing I'm going to tell you about is the fact that for every artist in there, it's got a chart of popularity. How many people are listening to all the individual records that Lastfm knows about by that artist? For me, that is an awesome feature, because if I come across an artist that I don't know anything about, I'll just put the name into Lastfm and listen to the tunes that it throws up at the top of that list, which is going to give me, in maybe 3 or 4 listens, all I need to know to decide whether I want to explore more about that artist or not. It's a great shortcut, and if you're not doing that as part of your music discovery, that's worth your time watching this video alone, that one tip, I would say. But the second tip I'm going to give you is to use the blog aggregators. Now, you've heard of music blogs. If you've been online at all, of course you've heard of music blogs. You've come across these websites. They're a labour of love. They're run by one person or a couple of people. Of course there are bigger ones, but generally they're run by 1 or 2 people, really big on whatever scene they're into, reviewing daily and often linking to new music that they really are passionate about. Now, you can't go around 150 music blogs every day. You're a busy person. It's not your full-time job DJing, and even if it was your full-time job DJing, you still couldn't go around 150 blogs every day. The blog aggregators know that, so they've written really nifty software that goes around all those blogs for you, throws it all into a pile, and does some clever stuff with it so you can listen to it all in one place. Again, they tend to have charts, so they'll know how many people are featuring a certain tune on their blogs, so they can show you what's hot out there. And these are kind of like the cool cuts charts, the buzz charts, the hype charts. These are the ones that are showing you what everyone's talking about. It might not end up being the most popular stuff, but it's what people are talking about right now. You take that alongside Lastfm and you really can have your finger on the pulse quite quickly. So the biggest blog aggregator, the only one I'm going to mention today, is Hype Machine. It's been there a long time. It's got a really slick music player, got lots of features. Again, go and sign up and join in on Hype Machine. It's well worth your time. So there you go, Lastfm and Hype Machine. Those 2 things are going to get you well on your way. Next week we're going to talk about curated music services. Now, that's the equivalent of walking up to the guy in the record shop and saying, hey, either this is what I'm into, or you know me from last week, you know what I'm into. Give me a pile of something I love. That's what curated music services will do for you, and that's what we're going to talk about next week. So until then, happy crate digging, and see you soon. Bye.